What's up, Fibro Squad? Welcome back to another episode of Motherhood with Fibro. Well guys, I'm super excited to be sharing my very first video with you guys today because I am filmed from my brand new camera that I've been waiting for weeks now to film and provide a video for you guys to see what it's like. And I also got the software under control, so I was able to edit this video for you guys so you guys could check it out today. So obviously it is crystal clear. It is night and day comparison when it comes to using this brand new camera and my iPhone. So yes, I'm super excited to be sharing this very first video today from my camera, and I am super excited about the future and providing you guys better content that's crystal clear and that's just awesome to watch. So today we are going to be talking about a different subject. I know that I've been talking about my health problems and things like that, and also been talking about fibromyalgia disease, but I also want to talk about an autoimmune disorder disease, which I have, as well as many other fibromyalgia sufferers out there that do have some type of autoimmune disorder disease. So today I'm going to be talking about Sjogren's autoimmune disease, or disorder, as some people prefer to say disorder or disease. I like to say disease, but technically the correct way would be saying disorder. So anyways, so yes, I wanted to share and talk about this subject with you guys today just because a lot of people do not know about this autoimmune disorder disease, even though it's a very common autoimmune disorder disease to have, especially with those that have fibromyalgia disease. For those of you, which is a very interesting fact, for those of you that did not know, for those that do have fibromyalgia, also experience, if they already have or will be diagnosed with having some type of autoimmune disease. So it's very common to, well, it's basically very common to have an autoimmune disorder disease, as well as arthritis, joint problems, that also contributes to having fibromyalgia disease. So it's basically kind of like one big family. Also too, this disease, the Sjogren's autoimmune disorder disease, is also within the lupus family. So it is part of the lupus family, but it is not directly a lupus disease. So anyways, okay. This disease basically loves to attack moisture within your body. It L-O-V-E, loves moisture. It loves to just suck it up, take it away from your body 24/7 every single day, leaving problems with your eyes. Well, basically the most common problems that it attacks is your eyes, your mouth, and your skin. And those are the three things that I suffer with every single day. I suffer with bad dry eyes, itchy red eyes. I mean, it literally, no matter how much teardrops I use, artificial teardrops is something very recommended for those of you that do have the same eye problem. Use the eye drops. It definitely will help. Well, it somewhat helps, but it doesn't fully help. I don't know, some people are different. But yes, it does attack my eyes, it does attack my mouth, leaving dry mouth, bad breath sometimes in the morning, but you know, that's kind of just a normal common thing in general for being a human. You get up and you have that terrible bad breath. And also skin issues. I do have severely dry skin 24/7. It doesn't matter how much moisturizer I use, lotion, or anything like that, I still have dry skin, and I also get severely bad rashes. The bad rashes are an indicator to me, as well as the mouth problems and eyes, and you know, just dryness all around. It lets me know that my disease is in attack mode and it's starting to attack my body. So that is a number one, or those are the three common things that you need to look out for when it comes to having this autoimmune disorder, because it literally will let you know, three indicators will let you know that it is in attack mode and that you need to be careful and that you need to take better care of yourself. Which is, you know, a lot of people do not realize that those are the three signs basically to know that it is active and that it's starting to, you know, take away all that moisture that it loves. I mean, it just sucks it up, and it's just crazy how much dryness I deal with on a daily basis. It also depends on the case. Some people have a very severe case of it, and some people have a mild case, and some have a very, you know, a low quality case of it. I'm probably in between the severe and the mild stage of it. I'm pretty sure that it's starting to go into the severe stage, which is kind of scary for me, just because of my heart murmur that has been recently found, and the other heart complication that I have. So yes, I believe that I would be in between those two, if not in the severe case of having this disease. So yeah, that's something very interesting to know, that is for sure. The common target areas, like I said, is mouth, skin, and eyes. But the people with more severe case of it, like myself, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, I will have to talk to my doctor or my arthritis specialist about that, who diagnosed me. I will have to talk to him about it, because I do believe that I am in the severe case stage now, so it's definitely something I need to bring to his attention, as well as talk to the cardiologist when I see them. But for those that have the severe case of it, also experience, sorry guys, looking down with my notes, always have my notes, guys. If you know me very well by now, I always have my notes with me, just because of my brain problems. So yeah. Okay, those with the severe case experience kidney problems, thyroid problems, skin rashes, guilty, digestive issues, guilty, fatigue, guilty, numbness. I've never really experienced numbness, but I have heard of people experiencing it. It's kind of like a tingling feeling also too, that you'll get all of your body in some areas. I really haven't ever experienced that, other than chronic nerve pain where it just kind of shocks me, but never numbness or that tingling feeling that they're talking about. Like your foot falls asleep and it's starting to come back to life where it tingles. That's what they're talking about. So yeah, I've never experienced that, but I'm sure others have. But yeah, joint problems, I also am guilty of that. Joint pain, I have that. And for women, vaginal dryness. And this is a big thing, especially another thing, I would probably say a fourth common sign to worry about for women, just for women with the vaginal dryness, is a sign that it is active and that it is starting to attack your body. So I would say for women there are 4 signs, and for men there would be 3 signs. So let's all correct that now. So yes, 4 signs for women, 3 signs for men. Okay, so, but also too, I do believe that this disease or disorder, whatever you prefer to say, I believe it also, on top of causing skin problems and dry skin, I also believe it causes hair problems. I am currently still losing my hair. I know that millions out there that have fibromyalgia disease, as well as this autoimmune disorder disease, are experiencing hair loss. And I do really think that it is part of the disorder, but I'm not 100% sure. I have yet to find that answer, and that is another answer that I will have to find out. But if any of my Fibro Squad members knows that answer, please leave a comment down below so I can 100% know for sure if that is correct or not. So do not quote me on that, guys. I do not know 100% sure if hair loss is part of a common symptom with this disorder or disease. Okay, so here are some common questions that a lot of people have and that a lot of people ask me, or when they ask me about my disease or this autoimmune disorder disease. And so I'm going to clarify just a couple of questions that a lot of people will have. And these are some questions that I personally had when I was diagnosed with it, and I was very terrified when I was diagnosed with it, because it was something that I was not really thinking that I had, nor even had that thought in my mind that that would be even a possibility to have. So yes, I am going to clarify just a few questions, so therefore it won't be as scary for a lot of other people, and that you guys will just basically know. And it's very important because it's helping to educate others, so therefore everyone understands what this disease is about, and you know, all the things that come along with it, and the challenges, and so much more. Okay, so here are the questions. Can this disease or autoimmune disorder disease kill you? No, it cannot kill you. But for those that do have a severe case of this autoimmune disorder disease, if those problems are not quickly addressed, it possibly could, you know, hurt you, kill you. I don't like to say that word, but it is a very possibility if you do have a severe case of it where you're in the hospital, you're having kidney failure and so much more, that it could possibly kill you. So please don't freak out about that. Unless, you know, your body is just in complete shutdown mode, and, you know, but most likely and most of the time no one dies from this. So I just want to make that perfectly clear, because I was seriously freaked out about it when I saw that, or even when my doctor diagnosed me. And that was for sure the #1 question I asked him when I was diagnosed. So no, you cannot die from it, but it is a possibility if you are badly have the case of this disease where your body is just basically shutting down. So it is a possibility then, but most of the time, 100% most of the time, no, you do not die from this disease. You just basically have a lot of itchiness and dryness, and it's just not a fun time-ness. There you go, so is. Okay, so can this be treated? Yes, this autoimmune disorder disease can be treated with medications to help manage the symptoms that we deal with. So yes, doctors can prescribe certain medications to help with the itchiness, dryness, and other internal problems that you may have. Is there a cure for this disease or autoimmune disorder disease? No, sadly there is not. I wish there was. Just like with lupus and the other autoimmune disorder diseases out there, sadly there is no cure yet. But who knows for the future. I'm hoping with medical science that, you know, they're coming up with breakthroughs all the time, and I really hope and pray that one day there will be a cure for all illnesses, diseases, and other things out there that people are suffering with every single day. So no, not right now, but you know what? The future looks bright and for medical science, and I really hope that they have a great breakthrough with helping cure everyone and everything. I really do. That is my #1 prayer, that everyone can be cured and that there won't be any more suffering, no more pain, and, you know, no more sadness in this world, especially for those that are sick all the time and struggling all the time. So yeah. Okay, can you be treated or can you be tested for this disease? Yes, you can. Just like with lupus and any other autoimmune disorder disease, yes, there is a test to diagnose you with having it. It is a simple blood work, it's a simple blood work test that they do. Most likely you will be referred to an arthritis specialist. That would be my recommendation for anyone that thinks that they might possibly have this autoimmune disorder disease, that you would be referred to see an arthritis specialist, or a specialist basically that deals with autoimmune diseases, especially with arthritis too. They will do a simple blood work test on you, you know, and it's going to take some time. It takes a little bit more time than a normal blood work or test results to come in. It's just because it's more invasive. But yes, you can be tested, and there are test results to prove that you have this disease, just in case for those that are dealing with Social Security benefits. Yes, there is an actual test that can prove if you have it or not. So yes. Okay. Those are the 4 common questions that I get a lot when people ask me about my disease, or a lot of other people ask online when I do my research, and then I see in some chat groups. So yes, I just wanted to answer those 4 questions for you guys out there, for those that are, you know, possibly having the same questions or thoughts. That, you know, can I die from this? You know, what's gonna happen and all that stuff. Trust me, I've been in your shoes, especially in the doctor's office, waiting for him to read the test results and then to finally tell me what was going on. So yes, hopefully that cleared everything up. No, you cannot die from it, only if you have a severe case of it and that your body is just giving up on life altogether and you're in the hospital, and you know, only then could it be possible that you could die from it. So I just want to make that perfectly clear for everyone, so you guys don't freak out. Don't freak out. I know that I freaked out, that is for sure, but please don't freak out. Okay, so facts of having this disease, for those of you that do not know about this disease, and to clarify for those that do have this disease. These are some facts that you need to keep in mind, especially with having it. Just to overall protect yourself and to protect your health and to keep this disease from being super active and even attacking your body even more. Okay, so facts with having this disease. Number 1, avoid the summer heat. This is a big thing, especially for me. As you guys all know, I have talked previously a few times about this. I cannot be in extreme heat whatsoever because I will get chronic fatigue, which I already deal with on a daily basis. My fatigue will turn into extreme chronic fatigue where I will be like in bed for weeks at a time, which is not very good and it's not healthy. Also too, my body will become extremely hydrated, which is not good, where I'll end up in the hospital, and no one wants to be in the hospital, so I don't want you guys to be ending up there either. And you also too can get heat exhaustion and heat stroke or heat sickness. Either one. I do get that. I can get heat sickness really bad, and that can last up to a month or months for me, just from being outside and doing that to my body. One, because the hydration problem is already an issue with my skin and with my eyes and everything else in my body, especially with your organs inside with having this. So it is super important to avoid the extreme heat of summer and just the extreme heat period, no matter what. Just please avoid it at all costs during the summertime. If you want to go outside and you want to go exercise or whatever it is that you enjoy doing, please guys, listen to me. You can go out in the heat. I'm not saying that you are just, you're banned from going outside during the daylight hours of summertime. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just literally telling you, do not be in the direct sun for long periods of time, because that is going to trigger your body, which are the 3 signs for men that you need to worry about, or the 4 signs for women that you need to look out for, because that is going to tell you that you've overdid it and that it is time to get out of the sun, get out of the heat, and trying to cool your body off and rehydrate yourself. So yes, guys, if you do want to avoid during the summertime heat, try going out in the early morning before the sun is in full effect and the rays are just booming on you, or beaming down on you, booming, beaming, either one, down on you guys. Or go out in the afternoon, evening, nighttime, where the sun is completely down and the heat is not as extreme, so therefore you're able to go outside and you're not going to have the full effects as you would of being in the direct sunlight during the actual daylight hours of the summertime. So very important, guys. And also too, to wear hats out there, drink tons of water, bring tons of water with you, a cooler, keep it in the car with you, bring umbrellas, spray bottles to mist yourselves off. If you plan on going outside and doing an activity like the park or the beach or something like that, just don't spend hours out there. That's the only thing. Keep yourself protected, keep yourself well hydrated, and stay out of the sun. That's pretty much it, guys. And the other thing is, which I've already said numerous times from that last one, is to stay hydrated. H2O. H2O. You must drink water daily. Tons of water every single day. Unfortunately, I know that some people, it is a very hard thing to do, to drink water all the time, just like myself, just because I'm not a big fan of water and it gets boring after a while. Now, you can drink those like electrolytes like Gatorade or some of those other mineral waters that are flavored waters. The only thing that you have to worry about with like drinking the Gatorade or Powerade or those other types of fruit flavored waters is that it has tons of salt in it. And salt is not a friendly thing, especially with this disease, especially when it's already taking away your hydration, and it loves to soak up all the moisture in your body. So please stay away from the Gatorade and those types of waters that have flavor in them, because it is basically just tons of sodium, which is just not good. Doesn't mean that you cannot drink it. It just doesn't mean that you need to drink a whole entire bottle. You can have maybe like half a glass of it to help with electrolytes to balance you out, but just don't consume it 24/7 all the time during the summertime. Just strict to normal water. That's it. I know that sounds very boring, guys, but you know what? It is for the best, and that's why I'm sharing this with you guys, because I care, and I don't want you guys to be in the hospital with heat exhaustion or hooked up to IVs to get yourself rehydrated. So yes, very important. Drink that water, H2O. It's good for you. I know it's hard to do that all the time, but just, you gotta drink it, guys. Just keep drinking the H2O. Okay, for those of you that do have dry skin, and when your dry skin does, you know, occur, when it flares up with the disease, very important, which a lot of people didn't know, and I didn't even know this, avoid taking hot baths when you're having a bad case of dryness on your skin, itchiness, and so forth. Avoid taking hot baths. You can take a bath, but just in a very cold, warm way, just not extreme heat, as well as a shower. Shower is most likely recommended than versus taking a bath, but I know some people like to take baths. So yes, and also too, on those days, if you are planning to use or to soak in an Epsom salt bath, I highly do not recommend doing that, just because if your skin is already irritated and you want to avoid the hot water as well, I suggest not doing it, even though I know there is an Epsom salt brand out there that does help hydrate skin, and it does work. That would be the only time that I would suggest using Epsom salt, is buying the brand that actually helps to re-nourish your skin, and it does work great. Just use cold, warm water. Don't use the hot water if you are going to go that route with using the Epsom salt to also help with your pain. So yes, please keep that in mind. That is something I did not know, and I'm very glad that I do know that now, because I will admit, when I did have severe bad skin, especially dryness and itchiness, I would take a hot shower and then it would be 10 times worse for the next few days. So avoid that at all costs. Stay away from hot water, no hot baths when you're having very bad skin. Also too, let's see. No, that's it. That's pretty much it. Those are the 3 things that are very important facts to remind yourself when you do have this disease. And you know, they are pretty much the most important ones too. As far as, you know, my preference. Those are the 3 most important facts that I wanted to share with you guys, that a lot of people did not know about this disease and how to take care of yourself. So now you know. And that is why I wanted to share that with you guys, because I noticed a lot of people do not talk about that, especially on blogs and or vlogging even. So I want. But if you guys would like to know more, you can always go online and Google away and research online to find out more about Sjogren's autoimmune disorder or disease, whatever you prefer to call it. And also too, you can talk to your doctor if you have any more questions. Plus, doctors can provide better questions for you and, you know, give you a better direct answer than researching online, because sometimes, you know, information can get crossed wrong or said wrong, and, you know, it just, sometimes it's best to ask your doctor those questions instead of actually going online. And sometimes people, you know, kind of exaggerate about it, you know, like, oh, this person died, or this, you know, this happened to me, and, you know, oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. It probably did happen to them, but, you know, sometimes it's, you know, it's just all hyped up. So yes, talk to your doctor, guys. Well, sadly, it's come time to say farewell or goodbye to you guys until next time, until my next video. But I wanted to talk a little bit about my disease or this other disease that I suffer with, along with fibromyalgia, to help provide better information out there for those of you that do have the same issue. So yes, guys, it is about that time to say goodbye, but I'm super excited that I was able to post this video for you guys, especially on my new camera, and I'm just super excited about my future with you guys and all the new videos that I'm going to be doing now that I have everything set up so I can get everything edited and done on time. That is going to be the other great thing. So yes, guys, until next time, please remember my Fibro Squad, and if you aren't a part of my Fibro Squad, please remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're updated all the time when I post new videos just like this one. And you can follow me on Instagram at Motherhoodwithfibro, all one word. That's Motherhoodwithfibro, all one word. And if you guys want to hit me up on my email, you can tell me what kind of topic you would like me to share, or if you have any updating news, or if you even need a support system and if you need someone to listen to you, I am here for you all the time. I will get to you as fast as I can. Just please know that I am a mom full-time and I'm, doing the best that I can, so I will reply and get back to your email as soon as I can. So yes, for those of you that would like to email me, you can email me at motherhoodwithfibro, all one word, guys, at gmail.com. Again, that is motherhoodwithfibro at gmail.com. And well, guys, before this video ends, and I have to say goodbye, sorry guys, before it ends, please, my Fibro Squad team, please give my video a big thumbs up. Till next time, have a great rest of your weekend, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Bye, guys.